been quite a few years since I started playing guitar. I was 14 years old when I first started playing, and bought. Really don't know where a lot of that musical desire came from. I really wanted to be. I wanted to play music, and it was actually drums for a while. See some toys, some of my kids' toys in the back, and I actually wanted to. I played drums at the age of 9, and I didn't get the chance to play drums. It was a little bit difficult for me, and to kind of focus on it was so hard to focus on the things that I didn't want to learn. And I found the same thing that was true in school. All throughout my school, if you follow much of my content, you'll see that come about quite a bit. And I don't know why I'm rambling so much, but yeah. So I started playing guitar when I was 14. I think my older brother was playing, and just kept developing this skill kind of outside of school, and it's something that has really stuck with me all the years of my life since I started playing. I never got extremely good. I can definitely hold my own. I'll actually play one of the early riffs that I learned kind of as an adult, as I started learning. It uses a couple of D chords, but it goes like this. I'll just play a few bars of it. So that's one of the songs that I wrote, and I actually started performing. I went on stage. I called myself the Switch Kid, and I actually did not have a stage name at the time. I was playing with bands and stuff, and so I was going to perform on my own. And we decided we were going to make some shirts, and I just thought I'm gonna call myself the Switch Kid. It was something I had written down on a tape. Me and my brother had recorded some stuff together, and I used his name, and I had wanted to become a producer. And so as a person that kind of messed with the knobs and stuff, I wanted to call myself the Switch Kid. And so that ended up being my stage name for a few years. And I played some shows kind of around the country, mostly locally, some battles of bands and stuff like that. But again, this guitar is just something that has always stuck with me, and through all my different jobs and girlfriends and different things that were going on in my life, guitar is something that I've always done. And what's kind of interesting is it was the guitar that kind of got me back into drums. I bought my own drum set when I was 18, and I started teaching myself again. And it was something that I guess one of the lessons I pull from it is, I wanted a full set, and my parents wouldn't let me. They made me get just the practice pad, and I didn't want to do like marching stuff. And when I bought my own drum set, and then I started just teaching myself, it kind of confirmed in me that going after something that you want is really important. And I really wish my parents had let me get a full set when I wanted it, because I still play drums now, and I actually play for my church, and the worship leader at our church is an experienced musician. He's played in bands most of his life, and he's told me that I'm the best drummer he's ever played with. And so much of what I know is not only self-directed because I'm the one that chooses what I want to learn, but a lot of it is self-taught too. Like, I listen to music and try to figure out what they're doing, and or I buy some books and learn stuff. But I have taken lessons and stuff like that too. And so I certainly don't have anything against learning and curriculum, but you're just following things that I've wanted to do in life um, is has been, I think it's been one of the things that has kept me so grounded a lot of times. And one of the things that I wish I had been better at is really focusing um, and working really hard on the things that I said that I wanted to do. And I wasn't very good at that. I'm kind of a stereotypical millennial, someone who is just doesn't have a real strong work ethic, and it's something that I still struggle with. I think I think if I was in school today, I probably would definitely be diagnosed as attention deficit disorder, um, and I'm not hyperactive like some kids who have that diagnosis, but to me, that diagnosis is too often used as a crutch in school, and the right things aren't put in place for these students, for people like me to really thrive in school. Um, I needed to be free, and whenever I wasn't free, I always kind of bucked that authority quite a bit. So, thanks for listening to my story about guitar. I got this back out after it's been several months since I got it back out. I'm just playing some songs, and I wanted to record a little story of my life with the guitar. At least that's one part of it. Thanks.